Alright, I figured I'd give everybody the update on the 75. Got it all cleaned out. Did some different landscaping. Believe it or not, it's the same amount of rock that I had in there before, but if you remember, it was all stacked up on the one side. I actually got rid of 4 or 5 nice size rocks. I didn't know where to put them. You know, this side here is a little low because that's where the intake for the filtration is. But I told you before, I was painting the back of the tank black, and you know, looking at this, I think you can obviously tell why I did that. You know, it just puts so much more on the tank itself and what's inside of it. Instead of being able to see all the way through it, the black gives it a hell of a lot better look. My water level's still a little bit low. I'm in the process of building my refugium. So when I get that done, then I'll bring the water level back up to where it needs to be. But there it is. I think it looks a hell of a lot better. No more algae. No more shit all over the place. Fish seem to be happy. The tang, he's hungry. He's looking for algae to eat. He's been picking little bits off of the rocks. But like I said, I pulled all the rock out, put them in another tank with fresh salt water. Used a toothbrush, soft bristle toothbrush for a lot of the delicate shit that had the anemones and, you know, coral pieces on it. And then I used a heavier bristle brush to, you know, clean the majority of the rock. But as you can see, I mean, it looks a hell of a lot better. I went with a deeper sand bed. I put another 20 pounds of sand, I believe. I went with 1 bag of the dry marine sand and a bag of the wet live sand. Mixed it all up, you know, threw it in there, stirred it around a bit. But like I said, you can see it looks a hell of a lot better now. There's no more algae, a lot of coralline. I got a little bit of shit left on the intake for my filtration. A little in the corner there I got to get rid of. Looks like a brown slime starting. It's basically just because of the clean out, it'll go through that slime period again. You know, but other than that, man, it looks pretty damn good. Like I said, I love the black backing. I said I went with a semi-gloss. I don't know if you can see that back there. Let me see if I can. Went with a semi-gloss indoor paint. They say to use an oil-based. Supposedly it covers better. Definitely needed 2 coats. I went with 3 just to make sure. But I mean, I already had the paint laying around, so you know, mixed it up, stirred it up, and went to town. Used a small roller. I put the first coat on, put a fan on it, let it dry for about 2 to 3 minutes. You know, just it was still a little bit tacky to the touch, but not too bad. And then I went back over it with another coat, and it sealed. The only reason I went with 3 is because I still had paint left in the paint tray, so figured I'd use it up. And to do the very top along this edge here, I just used a brush. I brushed it on first, you know, to get the top part, and then I just rolled the hell out of it. Didn't take too long. Like I said, between each coat I left probably about maybe 5 minutes, you know, just so it'd tack up a little bit. There you have it. We'll see what happens. Next video I'll have my refugium going.